lovelies, and welcome to this video on my top 10 Mori Girl anime based on Mori Girl settings. That they have a Mori Girl atmosphere or a Mori Girl environment. That's how I picked out these top 10 anime. And a lot of them of course have nature, because that's what Mori Girls are all about. So I mean, nature has been proven to have lots of health benefits, even just looking at nature, like looking at pictures of nature. So I think that these anime are kind of medicine for me when I don't have the chance to go out into nature, or when I don't feel like it. Then it's perfect. Perfect for a rainy day when you can't get outside. Then you can watch an anime about being outside. With that said, I will get started. The first anime on my list, which is not based on ratings or anything, I don't really think any of them are better, they're just different. So the first anime will be Silver Spoon, and I really love this anime. It's about a city kid who goes to a agricultural school, so he's learning to farm, and the characters are just really nice. And I mean, there are a lot of other anime with this type. I don't remember their names, but there are others with this farming atmosphere, and I think it's really great, but this one is my favorite of those kind of anime. Next up is Ronja, which I was actually surprised by how much I liked. It's based on a story by Astrid Lindgren, and Ronja means Ronja, the robber's daughter. I watched it in Danish actually, because on Netflix they had it in Danish, and that makes more sense since it's closer to the original Swedish. So yeah, I think it's really cool how they make anime of Scandinavian things. Yeah, the story is really, really good. The animation style is a little weird, but I got used to it after a while and it didn't bother me anymore. And yeah, sorry, I just can't get over how lovely the story was, because I didn't know it. I knew Pippi Longstockings because I watched that as a kid, but I never actually watched Ronja the Robber's Daughter. So it was really nice to get introduced to the story. Even if it is for kids, I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I didn't feel like it was a kids show. So then there is Moomins, which is one of my life goals basically, is to live like a Moomin. It's a little more childish, I would say, but the themes and stuff, once you really think about it, they're not that childish, because it's really good at showing how people are and making caricatures of people. And yeah, I mean, the topics that Tove Jansson was thinking about when she wrote the story. She's also a Finnish author. I think she was dealing with war and stuff. Like, there was a lot of pretty serious topics on her mind when she wrote about this simple children's story that just brings you a lot of happiness, basically. The characters in Moomin are just really touching and really cute and funny. So it's got the best of everything. Yeah. Then there's Mushishi, which is a pretty iconic nature anime, because it's got this really slow pace that's rare to find, and it doesn't have this thread that goes through all of the episodes. It's kind of you just feel like you're wandering, you know. So it's a good anime if you just want to watch one episode and just feel like that was relaxing and interesting and yeah. Whereas I'm more the type to watch a whole anime all in one sitting, because I really like having a big long story. So I didn't actually get through all of Mushishi, but I feel like people would be pretty disappointed if I didn't mention it, because it is a really good anime. I have watched some of it. Then there is Flying Witch, which is of course about a witch, and I love anything about witches. And I was actually pretty surprised by how good this was, because it is more of an anime kind of thing about witches, but it also seems to take a lot of inspiration from Kiki's Delivery Service, which is one of my favorite witches. And yeah, it's got more of a Japanese setting than Kiki's Delivery Service, but other than that, the concept is similar, of a girl who goes out to grow up, basically. Yeah, so I was really happy when I saw that this anime came out. Can't remember if it was a year ago or so, because it was actually a lot better than I had dared to hope. Next up is Hakumei to Mikochi, which is about basically two mini Mori girls in the forest. They live in a tree and they hang out with animals, and it's really cute. And it also has kind of adult themes, not adult themes that way, but like they go to work and that kind of thing. But it is still, I'd say, like a bit childish. The look of it is maybe a little childish, but beautiful, and I think that's very, very Mori girl. It's kind of, yeah, just simple, like back to nature kind of thing, which a lot of children are into, I would say. Then there is Eurocamp, which is about some high school girls who go camping in winter by Mount Fuji. And it's really relaxing to watch, and I was really surprised by how much I liked it, because you'd think that an anime where it's just girls going camping gets boring, but it doesn't. It's just, every episode had a really great atmosphere and really just relaxed me. I was watching it while it was still outcoming, so I watched it every week when it came out, which might have been better than watching it if I watched it all at once, but I can't really know that. Then there is Natsume's Book of Friends, which is a really nice anime, another one of those really popular, I don't know if it's really popular, but I think a lot of Mori girls like this anime. It's got cool magical creatures and a nice main character, so I mean, what more could you want? It's not one of my top anime, to be honest, like in general, but I did really like it, and I have watched it. Then there is Usagi Drop, which again has that like childlike wonder of nature, and that's why I included it. It's not like, I wouldn't say the setting is very Mori girl, but it does have that like relaxing atmosphere and a little child who likes to collect things from nature and stuff, so it did feel pretty Mori to me. And it is basically just a heart-wrenching anime about family, and I really go for those family themes. They mean a lot to me. So I would recommend it for anyone who is a big family fan. I don't know how to explain that. But yeah, it's, if you want your heart to be broken, watch it. And then it'll be put back together, don't worry, but still. And lastly, there is Spice and Wolf, which is, it's a really cool anime actually. It's very different than any other anime I've ever watched. It has a lot of themes of economics. It's about like a merchant who travels with this, well, she's a wolf deity, like who graces the harvest in this harvest like area, but as the people, they don't need the gods anymore. She kind of tries to go home and gets this merchant to help her, but it's just really fun about their journey on the way, and I love that kind of atmosphere of being on a journey. So this is definitely an anime I liked a lot, but also was pretty different, so it's hard to even compare it to anything else, like, and recommend it who would like it. Anyways, yeah, so you can look forward to my next video, which will be about the movies that I think are very Mori girl. So I've been really, really grateful for all the feedback I've gotten on my first Mori girl list. So I will probably keep doing these because I know a lot about anime, unfortunately, sometimes I think, since I watch way too much of it. And I probably won't watch as much because I'm starting journalism in September, which is going to be very time consuming. Like, I'm studying a master's in journalism. So yeah, but I'll keep making videos, and yeah, let me know what kind of videos you want, and let me know what you think of my videos, and yeah, I'm really grateful for that. Anyways, thanks for watching.